What's going on, YouTube? You're back with Shades, and we're continuing our Let's Play of Pokemon Academy Life. Last time we left off, we found that us and Leaf are in the same class, and I may have cheated. No, I did fucking cheat. I wanted to go after Leaf for this one. And, May is here, and Assbutt is here, and, we're in Professor Oak's classroom. Great. So anyway, let's continue, shall we? Why am I so soft-spoken? It's so elegant. I gladly accepted May's offer. Morning. Good morning to ya. Good morning and welcome to your first class at Pokemon Academy. I'll be a teacher for this homeroom. You can call me Oak, but most people simply call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. I gave Oak a really weird voice. I think I could skip this part. You're all smart enough to know what Pokemon are. I can't believe we're hearing Professor Oak talk right in front of us. The man's a legend. I know, my dad's a huge fan of his. He got all the encyclopedias, A to Z. Oh man, he's gonna flip when I tell him I'm in his class. Even outside of Kanto, everyone knows him. It's honestly not surprising for everyone to know who your professors are. And especially since they have doctorates, their name gets around. So yeah, it's not surprising to me that people know who your professor is. I didn't know he was looked up to by so many people. He's like a superhero to them. But to me, he's just my neighbor. Now, something you need to know about this class is that it is extremely difficult. Last year, almost half of this class failed. What? That's crazy. At least it's better than the 10% graduation rate. Holy crap. All of a sudden, I don't feel like being in this class anymore. Yes, this class is challenging, but if you put work and keep up with your studies, you should pass with flying colors. My job is not to assign you failing grades, but my job is not to coddle you either. My job is to make sure you graduate the school with the knowledge and skills to excel in the Pokemon world. Which brings me to my next point. As we all know, Kobakon is a very selective school, and it demands you give your best at all times, or you'll be surpassed by your peers. Oh my god. Thank goodness. The graduation rate for the school is roughly 30%. It's not for the weak-willed or unmotivated. It used to be 10%. 30 is more believable. 30%. Did he just say 30%? Like 3 out of 10? Or I could be wrong. Like I remember, like it was. I feel like it was lower than that last time. I could be confusing it with Food Wars. You gotta be kidding me. Is this a joke? What kind of school life is this? I wasn't hearing things. I turned to look at May with her mouth hung open in disbelief. Leaf looks frozen in shock too. On the other side, Assbutt's leaning his back in his chair with the same smug look on his face. Ahem, yes, I just want to clear that up. There are people being loud outside. Oh dear. Now, are any of you interested in competing in the Pokemon League after you graduate, just by a show of hands? A few dozen hands shoot up immediately. Assbutt has a hand way up there. There's the surprise. What is surprising is that Leaf has her hand up too. I don't look like a wimp, so I'll put up mine. Take a good look around! Now everyone in the 2 middle sections, put your hands down. There are fewer than 10 students left with their hands raised. I think I know where this is going. That's the percentage of people who will actually qualify for the Pokemon League. And it's even less for those who can make it there. Excuse me. God, that's what I get for eating dinner super late. Now, don't let it discourage you. Let's start with some... Professor Oak is staring at something. Or someone. Yes, did you have a question? Oh, I remember this. Fuck him. Ha! I'm just gonna say this right now for all you quitters in the room. I'm getting to the Pokemon League and there's no chance in hell I'm not. God, what does it have to be like this? It hasn't been 10 minutes since class started and he's already trying to start something. He tries so hard to be cool and fails so hard at it, it's sickening. I'm so glad I'm not in any of his classes. I think he picked Water and Dragon. And not stop until I wipe the floor with every single regional Pokemon League champion. You're looking at the next world champ. Please sit down. What's your name again? Look, Gramps, it's me. Yeah, I know it's you, but what was... It's Assbutt. It's Assbutt. Amusement spreads throughout the classroom from my outburst. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, sit down. Man, what a load of... Can't believe... Assbutt shoots me an icy glare. Fuck you, Assbutt. I just grin and give him a thumbs up. That just made him madder. I'm liking this class already. Alright then, that's enough talk. Now let's take roll while you're all in a good mood. May, is May here? Present. There you are. Hilbert? Here. Ah, Hilbert. I remember you and your scary disposition. Okay, now, Whitney? Whitney, are you here? Absent on the first Wait! Oh, yes, her name's Whitney. I always forget that Flannery has a younger sister. I think she was in one of the older games? Obviously, but I forget which one. A red-haired girl came rolling in through the door. That was really a dramatic entrance, and she's posing like she finished an aerobatic stunt at the Pokathlon. Here I am! I'm not late. I was just waiting for the perfect time to make my grand entrance. She calmly sits down in the empty chair in front of me like nothing happened. I think I should keep it down. Anyway, I'm just going to raise the gain a little bit and keep myself a little bit quieter. Because once again, these walls aren't as thick as I think. And again, having headphones makes me misjudge the loudness of my voice. Please continue. Alright, I'll mark you on time, but no more of that, do you understand? I'm just going to read in my normal voice, because voice acting requires me to raise the volume. Sorry, it's fairly late, actually, and I'm only going to record 2 more parts tonight. Yes, sir, you can count on me. Very good. Now, Flannery. I'm here. Oh, poor Flannery. Sorry, I'm not a big fan of mornings. Fan or not, try and get to class on time from now on. I'll mark you on time, too. Yeah, okay. Flannery collapses into a chair next to me. Looking at her from up close, she seems kind of intimidating. Her hair and face remind me of some of those biker gang chicks I see on TV. Not wrong. I mean, that's fair. It's a fair assumption. But anyway, the world's quietest Let's Play. She doesn't look so good. Maybe I should say something to her. I'm just gonna say nothing. I feel like that's a better choice. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't. She's as scary as she looks, then I think I'd better keep my mouth shut. Perception increased. Speaking of her looks, doesn't her hair break some kind of school code? It's gotta be at least a couple feet across. How's she gonna stay up like that anyway? I can't imagine the amount of hairspray she uses. Got a problem, pal? What the hell are you staring at me for? I was so lost in my own thought I didn't realize I'd been staring at her for the past 30 seconds. Nothing in particular, just wondering how you get your hair like that. Probably not the best thing to say to a girl. In all honesty, Red, you could use a little bit more finesse. Like what? You know, like... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Making fun of my hair, I'll mess you up. Chill out, Flan. I'm sure I didn't mean anything by it. Finally, a voice of reason. It's the first day. You should keep it a little on the DL, girl. Psh. You'll have to ease up on Flannery. She's a little rough around the edges in the morning. A little? No, I understand. My morning isn't exactly my favorite time of day either. We were almost late because Flan slept through all of our alarm clocks. They don't work, Whitney. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. I think it's because you snore louder than the clocks. I do not snore. Hey, what are you smirking at? I don't snore, you hear me? I believe you. So you're Whitney and you're Flannery. I'm Red. Nice to meet you, Red. Yeah, sorry about that, getting on your case earlier. Don't worry about it. I have to say that Red's mannerisms are very similar to mine. Let me see these traits. I wonder, will these bars slowly go up as the game goes on? Because I don't see any progress there, unless they haven't programmed that in yet. Interesting. I love it. I don't know. Interesting. I like it. Anyway. Keep it down back there. And with that, my first homeroom class quickly passes and comes to an end. What a doozy of a start. I hope I can get used to doing this every day. But now, to my elective class. Looks like I have grass type up first. Still have time. Whoa, this classroom is also way bigger than anything we had in Pallet Town. I have to say that the lack of diversity in classrooms makes total sense. I'm not gonna lie. So this is what a privately funded classroom looks like. No shit, Sherlock. But in all honesty, this is a bit of a really, really, really bougie classroom. I wonder if I can find some people I know in here. Well, hello, Leaf. Hello, Brendan. I see Leaf and Brendan sitting on opposite sides of the classroom. They're both looking at me like they want me to sit next to them. Well, of course they do. They're your friends. You guys should have sat closer to one another. I'll go ahead and sit in the middle as a compromise. What's his name again? He's from X and Y. I forget his name. The one thing that the Pokemon never really seems to instill in me is I never remember names. What's his name again? Sprout or something like that. I don't know. It's plant related. Good day, Sprouts. Whoa, he looks really old. Oh, he's just inching along. Oh my god, I just noticed that. That's our teacher? Is he going to be okay? He's slowly shuffling his way to the front, and his legs look like they're going to give out any second. Welcome to the Glass Selective class. I'm your teacher. Ramos is the name. Oh god, he has to have a Scottish accent now. I'm going to have so much fun. Before I begin, let me... All horse apples. No. Southern. Some sort of kind of farmer type. I done forgot the dang attendance sheet. I'll be right back. That's hilarious. Weird to think that such a rigorous school would have someone like him as a teacher. Don't let his age fool you, he's actually a pretty decent trainer. I'll take this time to stretch my arms a bit. Whoops, knocked over a pencil. Holy, what a dive. I forget your name, but you're from Gen 3, I think, right? I think this girl was sitting 2 seats behind me. How'd she react that fast? Didn't even get to glance in the direction my pencil was heading. That was a nice catch. Thanks, but it was nothing. No, I'm serious. Your reaction time is insane. I barely reacted myself. Really? You're training for the Pokemon League, aren't you? This really isn't all that impressive. Oh, nah, I'm just messing with you. It's okay if your reflexes are a bit slow. There are plenty of other things to worry about in the big leagues anyway. You didn't have to go and say, "Oh, my name's Gardenia. What's yours?" That's her name. Gardenia. She's a grass-type specialist. Always like grass-type specialists. I used to be my favorite type, actually. Now it's like fire. That depends on the day, really. I'm Red. Nice meeting you, Red. Oh, Ramos is coming back. Gardenia nimbly goes back, or more like jumps back into her seat. And he's back. That really took a while. But judging by how fast he moves, this had to be expected. Oh, sorry about the delay, Sprouts. Now, where was I? Oh, shuckles, looks like I ain't got no time left. I reckon I shouldn't keep you longer than I have to. Class dismissed. Y'all run along now. That took a little longer than expected. It is the first class, though, so it'll probably stop feeling like that once we get into a groove. Next is gym class? Weird, I don't remember getting any gym uniforms in the mail or anything. Maybe it's one of those battle simulation things? Oh, I love it. Like, all these names are like, well, actual names, but like some of them are like actual Pokemon League champions. Like, here's Lance, Steven's over here, Cynthia's over there. And I can't see all the names, but God, I feel like they're all actual, like, Elite Four people. I don't know. So this is the gymnasium. I wonder if this is an official gym sanctioned by the Pokemon League. Most likely not. There hasn't been any mention of something like this on the brochure, and it's on school property. I think it's safe to assume it's simply yet another fancy room in the Academy's collection, though other than some old banners lining the walls, this place is barren compared to the others. However, if it's really like an official gym, then it means Pokemon battles might take place here. I see Brendan, May, and Leaf sitting down talking about something. Sure, Frontier and I are there too. I'm not sure what they're discussing, but it sure looks fun. With all of them together like that, they really make the room seem a lot livelier. I see Misty sitting over by the side too. Hopefully she's feeling a little bit better since the last I saw her. Speaking of fun and liveliness, this is a huge class. I'm pleased I can recognize a few faces now. That's Flannery, that's Whitney. You're a flying type specialist from Gen 3 as well, if I remember correctly. No. That was Fiona. You look very familiar though. Your name used to be in the opening title sequence, but they changed that. That's Gardenia. That's God, begins with an S. Sabrina. I know you. Maybe you're from Black and White. I don't remember. Like, if one of the games that I didn't play, then God help you. Like, I won't remember. Cause I remember. No. Maybe from Gen 2. Because I remember that, like, you appeared in the show in Gen 3 to train James's Cacnea. Don't remember. Anyway, over on the other side, I see Aspet leaning it back against his seat. Kind of weird seeing him sitting alone like that. You think a guy like him would try to surround himself with as many people as possible by now? I refuse to end up like him over here. I'm gonna oversit by Brendan and the others. Yes, right, settle down. Both Elite Four members. You're Bruno from Gen 1. I forget who you are. Are these guys our teachers? The guy on the left definitely looks like one. But the other guy looks like one of those mountain hermits you hear about on TV. Welcome to gym class. I'm Alder, and he's Bruno. We'll be your instructors for this year. Now, I bet you're all wondering how you'll actually be doing in this class. Well, it'll be just like other gym classes you've probably taken in other schools. Except we're not going to make you change into shorts and play sports. In this school, we focus more on training Pokemon, not your bodies. But training your body is important too, haha. Which one's talking? Anyway, the real reason why this gym has a gym class like this is to prepare you kids for the real Pokemon gyms after you graduate, at least for those interested in tackling the league. Can any of you tell me why gyms exist in the first place? Sharon, of course you would. Gyms were created to weed out the skilled trainers from the mediocre trainers. If we didn't have gyms, there'd be thousands of buffoons roaming around doing whatever they please. Or perhaps at least limit the number of people that think they'd make good Pokemon trainers. Unfortunately, I don't think gyms stop anyone from doing that. Right, very good guesses. That was from left to right. Serena, Sharon, and Hilda. Her name is not great. My god, I hated the names they give to the black and white characters. I feel bad for them. Right, very good guesses, but the main purpose of a gym is to allow trainers who are less experienced to test their skills against more experienced ones on even footing. And that is what we're going to be doing in this class. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. It could be this pop filter's blocking the screen a little bit. Wait, you're telling us that we're going to be Pokemon battling in this class? Precisely, though I won't be diving into that right away. First, we need to review the basics. You're all so busy trying to learn new things that sometimes you forget the most rudimentary skills. What, are you going to teach us how to catch Pokemon or something? Yes, that's a very important part of the curriculum. Sheesh. Even if some of you think you have everything you need to know about Pokemon battling, trust me when I say you don't. Believe me when I say, when it comes to competitive play for Pokemon, I suck. I don't pay attention to EVs and IVs. I don't pay attention to breeding. I don't pay attention to any of that shit. I don't care. But I feel like that's what he's talking about. We've been in this field a lot longer than you have, and even we still don't have it down perfectly. Haha. I reflexively glance over at Assbutt. As expected, he seems a bit irked by what Alder said. I hope it doesn't make a scene like it did in homeroom. Oh, excuse me for rambling on like that. Bruno, why don't you tell them a bit more about this class? Very well. This gym was first and foremost designed to be a training ground for students, and as such it is available for free use after class hours. Just bring your student ID, and you'll receive unlimited access to its facilities. In addition to the exercise machines available, the gym also contains several battle simulators to allow students to experience what a live Pokemon match would feel like in real time. Excuse me? Simulators? So you're saying there won't be any live Pokemon matches here? Live matches? You can hold battles here if you wish, but most take place in the battle hall. Unfortunately, unless you're on the school's competitive battling team, you will not be allowed access into it. Battle team? Sounds like something right up Assbutt's alley. What's the battle team about? Our school has a competitive battling team for students who wish to take their Pokemon training to the next level. It's a very selective club, so don't even think about signing up so quickly. Oh yeah? What does it take to get in there? Even if you've joined, mock battles between club members take place daily to determine whether or not you're fit to remain on the team. Ha, that's easy. Be careful what you say. Arrogance and strength do not go hand in hand. I'm telling you, it'll be a piece of cake. Who's in charge of the team? I am. Oh god, it's Lance! His hair. He just went like Super Saiyan red. Wait, who is this guy? He looks familiar. I can't remember exactly from where. Maybe on TV? But just by looking at him, I'm sure anyone could tell that this guy's really important. Assbutt should watch his tone or voice around him. Being accepted into the battle team is one of the highest honors a student can receive at the school. It's not to be taken lightly. Lance, how long have you been standing there? I was just passing by. It's been a while, Bruno, Alder. It has indeed. But where are my manners? Students, this is Lance, the advisor of the battle team. Pleased to meet you all. So these are the new students that just came in. They look quite capable. I expect great things from all of you. When I was a freshman at the school, Oh, no. I'm almost out of time, so I'm gonna end after this conversation. So hey, you're the guy running the battle team? Yes, and you should heed the advice of Alder and Bruno. For someone currently at your level, it's impossible to get in. What did you say? Here we go. Just because you're an upperclassman doesn't mean you can look down on. Just because you're an upperclassman doesn't mean you can look down on me. I'm not an upperclassman, nor am I looking down on you. I'm simply stating the facts. Anyway, I'm in a hurry. I have business to attend to and cannot be late. Alright, it was good seeing you again, Lance. Likewise. Take care, Alder. Bruno. Is this guy really gonna walk out without saying anything else? I glanced at him again. I know how seriously Asbot takes his pride, so that must have done a number on him. Oh god, please tell me he gets an arc where he just gets, like, fucking humbled as shit. Anyway, I'm going to end this part here. Sorry for being in a bit of a rush, but I do want to finish one more part before I end. And starting another part is probably the best way to do that. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more from me or from the series, hit the subscribe button. And as always, you're now exiting the Shadyverse. My name is Shades, and I hope you've enjoyed your day in the shade. See you guys tomorrow.